ASMR. This is gonna take some explaining first. Why don't we... First things first, I got this new thing. It's called a polarization filter. Check this out. Are you ready? See, look, the screen's been on the whole time. It controls reflections, and you can see how it changes, which I thought was cool. So we'll turn that down a little bit because, you know. Okay, so I listen to a lot of ASMR. Like, I'm a very stressed out person, and I find in general it's a way to help me relax. For those who are not familiar, ASMR are these videos where somebody makes these sounds or sometimes even movements that make some people's heads tingle. Not really the greatest description. What sounds give somebody tingles depends on the person, and like a lot of things in my life, I heard about ASMR and I'm like, oh wow, that's weird. What do these people see in this? So I tried it, and here we are now. I thought it would be maybe a little interesting if I made some ASMR myself. I've been trying to put this video together for like a couple months now, and in that time frame, a lot of YouTubers have started making videos where they're like trying ASMR, even some furries too. So I don't know. I happen to be friends with a Pocketfox, with the Pocketfox, and I was on one of their streams a little bit ago, and we had a lot of fun. And Pocketfox makes ASMR videos, as we can see. As we can see right up there. They're such a sweet kid. Adorable. I mean, look at that suit. So I've arranged to actually talk with them to see if they can give me some, I don't know, ASMR tips or something. And then I'll actually try to do some ASMR for like real. So let's go here. Wait a second. We were gonna do a Skype call. I didn't need to drive anywhere. Why am I here? Why is the grass over there pink? Let's go back, I guess. I don't know. That was stupid.
Hello. Hi. Oh my gosh, it's working finally. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Jinx. I'm doing okay, still alive. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's a plus.
Pocketfox. I'm Avery. Today, we're going to be exploring some ASMR related things. At least that's what I have decided this video is going to be about. I was on your Twitch stream you did a while back, and that was, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, me too.
As everybody who's watched this video has no doubt already heard, I listen to ASMR a lot. Your video on wholesome ASMR triggers, I have watched, like half of those views are from me.
Thank you.
No, yeah, of course. Sometimes I get, have you heard of the tingle immunity thing?
Yeah.
Where it's like you listen to too much ASMR and it just stops happening. I get that quite a lot, which is very sad, but happens to the best of us. So I tell you what, this video was originally going to be like me reviewing ASMR channels, but there was this one channel I wanted to like contact to put in this video. I was doing like research into the person. I was like, man, this person's like a huge jerk. I can't show them in this video. No. Seriously, I have like a bit of a phobia where like every time I mention somebody in a video, they end up to turn out to be like a serial killer or something. So I feel like I have to ask just to like calm my anxiety. Are you a serial killer?
No, I can 100% assure you that I'm not a serial killer.
Good. Don't frick this up for me, Pocket.
It was like a one-time thing. You know. One and done. Been there, done that. You know, I moved on.
Oh man, I wasn't expecting that. That was good. That was real good. One question I would love to ask you is, how in the world did you get the last name Fox? Because, like, that's a really cool name, let alone Pocket. I don't know what your parents were thinking there. What do you know the origin?
Yeah, well, my parents were hardcore furries back in their college days. And so they just kind of really wanted to pass on the influence to me from an early age, so I was just kind of
that's great.
Born into the fandom, and yeah.
That's great. Well, getting into the more actual ASMR stuff, which I suppose that's what this video is supposed to be about, what would you say is your favorite trigger, I guess, to listen to?
That would have to be microphone brushing, but with like a really harsh sound.
Brushing. Oh, interesting. For me personally, the most like triggering sound is like typically whispering, but it depends on the mood I'm in. It does depend. Seriously.
Right.
Another thing I would like to bring up before we like really get into the meat of this here. Some people don't get ASMR. They just they literally don't feel it, which I think is rather strange to me.
Yeah.
The best description have you ever seen? It's a handle with all these like metal fingers on it, and you put it on your head, and that's like the closest thing I've ever felt that wasn't audio. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah. I actually had one of those.
To those who don't feel ASMR, that's that's like probably the closest thing, I guess. I don't know. What is your most requested trigger? Like, which one do you think is most popular?
My most requested, I always get this request when I'm streaming and everything, is to do like these sniffling sounds.
I think that plays into the what is the weirdest trigger you've ever heard of. Question I was about to ask next. You do a really mean sniffing sound. Like I've heard it before. It's really good. Like it's really impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're like the ASMR sensei. Sensei. Yep, I'm just gonna roll with it. I mean, I don't know. Let's just get into this. I think my favorite trigger typically is whispering. I don't know. It makes me tingle the most often, I guess. I don't know. And I think it's pretty funny because in any normal video, the mouth noises that I make, I typically spend a great amount of time removing. But here I don't have to do that, I guess, which is pretty convenient.
Right? Yeah, it'll save you some time for sure.
Whispering life hacks. If I am going to whisper, what's the steps? I mean, obviously, I got to get really, really close to my microphone, like right up close.
It's typically like the consonant sound.
Yeah.
Like the and the T sound or like D, like any consonant sound.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to go try that now.
Welcome to Avery ASMR. For real this time. Are you feeling ASMR'd right now? Because I'm not, because I'm talking. I can move around your head. Look. Wow, I'm over here now. And then, I'm flying over here. And look, I'm over here now. Whoa. I have been very stressed recently. My boyfriend dumped me a couple days ago. So I've been very lonely. And listening to ASMR has helped a little bit. Hey, look at this. This is a bag to some candy I've been devouring in my loneliness. It's from Thailand. And look, it makes crunchy sounds. We gotta take all the ASMR we can get. Is it just me or do I sound old when I talk like this? I'm whispering. But now when I make my voice a little bit louder, I feel like an old person. There's nothing wrong with being old. I'm just saying, I feel a little strange.
I just did some whispering ASMR. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really glad you approved. One trigger, actually, I'm going to take a drink of water 1 second. The tapping trigger.
Tapping, yes.
I'll be listening to an ASMR video and it will just something will suddenly trigger me and then it'll just never do it again. And tapping's one of those for me where it's very rarely where it triggers me.
I enjoy tapping a lot, but I also see where you're coming from. I think it has a lot to do with varying tempos and the hardness and softness of it, the unexpectedness of it, I think.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's a life hack there if I've ever heard one. What objects do you typically tap?
Personally, I love the sound of glass. I actually have a mug
sound
here.
Of glass. Oh, whoa.
Sound, sometimes even paper,
paper. Oh yeah. I think I bring that up later in my thing here, the paper sounds. Sometimes writing on the paper too. Well, actually, I think that's I was gonna say that's a really good transition to the next trigger I was gonna talk about, but unfortunately, I haven't done the tapping triggers yet, so I'm gonna go do that.
Hey, okay, we're gonna try tapping sounds now. This is a trilobite fossil. Its life dream was to be in an ASMR video, and it is going to be able to accomplish its goal today. So, can you hear that? Hey, look at this. This is my glass of water. Refreshing. Listen to this. Oops, I bumped the microphone. Oh, this is a good one. Remember in that one video where I 3D printed stuff in color? I got this thing, a little pokey thing for your finger. Well, look, I'm gonna use it to poke the microphone. Let's see what happens. Isn't that something? Man, this is gonna be some video. I cannot wait for it to be finished. Holy moly.
All right.
I did that. Wow, wasn't that so fun? Doesn't this make so much sense how I'm talking to you and all of a sudden I go off and like do something else for 20 minutes and then I just come back and it's like nothing has ever changed. That's so weird. Paper. Writing on paper. Have you ever done it? How do you record that? I don't know. How do I shrink down my microphone and get it real close to the pen, or like what's the steps?
Yeah, you definitely want to get your microphone nice and close. The microphone makes a huge difference on like the quality of the sound, but sometimes for me even like low quality sounds almost trigger me more sometimes.
Oh, really?
I don't know
that's
if that's
interesting.
a thing that you experience as well, but
I haven't noticed it, but like I don't know. It's a really weird thing. Well, let's try that out. I think I might actually cut the let's try it out because I don't know. It seems so derpy of me to just be like, hey, let's go do this now.
I'm gonna write on this paper now. Let's see what it sounds like. Will you guys be able to hear it? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm recording it. Okay. Wow, this is so good.
The magnum opus of this video, I think, is, we're both furries. I think it's pretty safe to assume that. What tips do you have for getting the most ASMR out of my fat paws? Like brushing them up against the microphone and stuff. Like I've seen that before.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
I think, yeah. No, do you have something to say?
Even if, like, the visual aspect of it sometimes, if you, like, brush them around the borders of the lens sometimes.
Visual stimuli, which is very weird and interesting.
When I was young in grade school, actually, before I knew what ASMR was, whenever someone would, like, ask to borrow my pencil, like, whenever they would use the pencil, not necessarily, like, an audio or visual thing, but even just them using my pencil really gave me tingles, like, as a kid.
Really? That's so weird.
Like,
that's
other people using my stuff, it's like, whoa. I'm not sure if anyone else experiences that, but...
I mean, there's been times in my life where I've gotten, like, shivers that I think I would equate to, like, an ASMR type stuff. I think the brain is freaking weird, dude. Like, I don't understand what it thinks it's doing. It's just like, woo! I think that's a very interesting tip. I'm gonna go rub the paws against the microphone and see what happens. This video is going to be so
very,
long.
Like, animal-like feel to it, So
oh yeah,
appeal to the furries.
Appeal to the furries.
Just rubbing your.
No, I do know. It feels sort of like something that should be on some sort of like dark web website for some reason.
It isn't a furry ASMR video without some sort of rubbing fursuit paws against a microphone very awkwardly. This isn't even going to fit in frame because fat paws, but... Can you hear that? Oh my gosh! That probably sounded amazing. Let's just keep going. Let's pretend that didn't happen. My claws are all bendy. It happens to the best of us. What? Cat, what are you doing? How did that sound? Computer, stop making noises.
I mean, that's really all I have to ask. I think we did some pretty good ASMR.
I'm really looking forward to some Avery Miller ASMR.
Oh, man. Wow. Well, thank you. I mean, huge shout out to you and your channel.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, totally. You got some good stuff over there, including fursuit commissioning roleplay done a couple years ago, which is IGN would recommend again.
Wasn't that something? Big thanks to Pocketfox. Seriously, what a sweet kid. I know I made this whole joke where I say anytime I mention someone in a video, they go on Twitter and go on like a racist rampage or something. I think Pocketfox is going to be one of the few people that you mention and they don't turn out to be some sort of horrible jerk or something. So that's my version of a compliment. Seriously, they're really nice and very sweet. You head over to their channel and you can listen to some of their ASMR stuff if you enjoyed it. If you don't enjoy ASMR, dislike the video, But if you did and you thought this was like sort of a funny parody thingamajiggy, hit the like button. Big thanks to my Patreon people. They're the people who make it so I can make videos. Really love you guys. Really appreciate it. I believe Samru is still at $20, which is crazy. If you sign up for my Patreon and you want more ASMR stuff, tell me, because I could do some sort of Patreon exclusive thing like I was saying with that audiobook or something. But yeah, I think that's about it. Good luck. Wish me luck. Bye-bye.